Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. In today's video we are talking about another variety of Echeveria Elegans. I'll put the name on the screen. Now this is an extremely easy to grow succulent, but there are certain things that you need to remember. The light requirement is little different compared to our other Echeverias. Now I would suggest do not expose this particular variety of Echeveria Elegans to direct sunlight. In fact, most of the Echeveria Elegans do not prefer a lot of direct sunlight. They like this indirect bright light. So keep this succulent under bright indirect light. Do not expose it to direct sunlight. If you want to expose it for morning direct sunlight as well, it has to be hardly 1 hour or so, not more than that. The color of the succulent does not change. It looks like this. It has a very pastel green color, very pale green color, does not get too colored. Probably it might turn slightly yellow on the edges, but does not turn like other colors like red, purple. It won't turn into that color. It's going to be pretty much the same color. So do not expose it to even to morning direct sunlight for 5 to 6 hours. Keep it in indirect bright light throughout the day. Do not keep them in a shaded area, otherwise they will start to get stretched. So if you're growing it indoor, I would suggest do not keep this right under the grow light. Keep it slightly away wherein it gets that light but not direct light. Talking about the soil, it remains the same what we use for our other succulents. The soil has to be loose, porous and well draining. Now watering, again you have to be extremely careful. They do not like to be overwatered, so you have to wait for the soil to be completely bone dry. The best way to know whether your succulent needs watering is by checking the leaves. They will have wrinkles on the lower leaves, which means that they are now ready for water. You can go ahead and do a complete watering. Sunlight, as I said, do not expose it to direct sunlight. Indirect bright light is going to be good enough. The succulent will do quite well. Pest attack is not much of an issue unless there are some blooms that would attract aphids and mealybug. Being said that, it's always better to check because this succulent tends to form a lot of clumps, just like other Echeveria Elegans varieties. This tends to form a lot of clumps and it's very easy for the mealybugs to hide between. So it's always better to do a routine check, probably once a week or once in 2 weeks, and that should be good enough. Very soon this succulent is going to get into its growing period, which is summers. So if you want to add any fertilizers, you can do so. Winter is their dormant period, so do not add any fertilizers. And always remember, they prefer lean nutrient soil. Do not add a lot of nutrients in the soil. You can go for a liquid based fertilizer, dilute it in a liter of water and then add it either once a month or once in 2 months. That's it. Do not overload a lot of nutrients, otherwise the succulent will get weak. Apart from that, there are going to be a lot of pest issues, fungus and mold issues as well. Talking about propagation, it's pretty simple, just like other Echeverias. Over here, as you can see, I have a lot of pups that are starting to grow. If I want, I can go ahead and separate them because they have reached a decent size of around 3 to 4 centimeter. I can go ahead and separate it, but I would let it be like this for some time. Probably later on I will separate them because now we are getting into the summer season. The rate of their growth is going to be slightly more, so I'll wait for it to reach another few centimeters and then separate it from the clump. Leaf propagation is possible. You can even do a beheading. Stem cutting would be possible because if you're going to take a look, there would be a small little stem which you can cut it off and then you can multiply. So basically you can do a pup separation once they reach a decent size. You can do a leaf propagation, stem cutting, beheading. All of these options can be used to propagate this succulent. So guys, I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep propagating.